Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Today we have a topic about excretion in the human. In this topic we will discuss about the removal of metabolic waste from the human body. The waste produced during the metabolism are called the metabolic waste, and the metabolic waste and some of the sources are described here. Urea is produced from the metabolism of amino acids. Uric acid is produced from muscle keratin, and bilirubin is the end product of the hemoglobin breakdown and metabolites of the various hormones. When the hemoglobin breakdown or red blood cells break down in a body and different hormones remove metabolic waste, these are usually waste in the form of bilirubin. Pesticides, drugs, and food additives. The main sources of these are the ingested into the body and some of the other toxins that produced within the body and ingested into the body. These metabolic waste are produced in a body and usually metabolized by the liver. Here is a diagram of the liver representing right lobe, left lobes. It is just below the diaphragm. Hepatic artery is providing blood, and hepatic vein is removing the blood and drain it toward the heart. Here some of the organs, just like gallbladder is attached over it to remove the bile, and hepatic artery which gives the oxygenated blood, and this organ is mainly used to remove the metabolic waste. Urea cycle. The ammonia combined with the carbon dioxide enter into the urea cycle and combine with the ornithine, and it formed the citrulline. Here another molecule of nitrogen is attached and it's converted into arginosuccinate. Arginosuccinate convert into arginine, where arginase enzyme divide into two things. One is the urea that will be discharged out from the body, and ornithine again enter into the cycle as a precursor of the citrulline. In this way, urea will be discharged from the body, and this process carry on in the liver. Mainly the two organs are present in the body which discharge waste product. First is the liver and second the kidney. Here we will discuss liver and its function in detail. The main functions are the synthesis, storage, conversion, recycling, and detoxification. Let us consider in detail. Synthesis. Some of the major effects take place here. In the case of synthesis, nitrogenous waste usually form, that is ammonia, urea, and the uric acid, that support the kidney in the removal of metabolic waste. Plasma protein, which produce prothrombin, fibrinogen, albumin, and its mainly effect on the blood clotting and maintain the osmotic balance of the blood. Bile, which is released from the liver that emulsifies the fats in the small intestine. Lipid, cholesterol, and lipoprotein are also formed that regulate the blood chemistry, store energy, and help to maintain the cell membrane. Second thing is the storage. Iron and many metals that oxygenation of the tissue as the constituent of the hemoglobin. It also stored the glycogen which is used as the energy reserves. Liver also play an important role in the conversion. Excess glucose in the blood to glycogen. Here energy is stored and used. That stored glycogen then convert to the glucose here used to maintain the energy to continue the metabolic processes. Liver perform different functions, that is the nutrient metabolism, protein synthesis, here formation of different proteins also take place, nutrients and their conversions also take place, carbohydrates, proteins, lipid that we eat and digest, that raw material when enter into a liver that perform different metabolic activities. Here storage of iron and vitamins also occur, and removal of bilirubin as we have discussed earlier, and metabolic waste or bile also discharged from the liver. Liver also perform a main function in the recycling. The contents of the old blood cells, that red blood cells are worn out or their life has completed. For example, iron and other constituents of the hemoglobin that is recycled, and in the oxygenation of the tissue it provides the oxygen to the tissues, and it detoxify removal of metabolic waste. Many harmful chemicals, for example food additives, pesticides and drugs that are harmful for our body, but the liver detoxify it. It assists the kidney in toxing these metabolic wastes and remove from the kidney in an easy way. Liver plays many functions and it is a vital organ in our body. It removes toxic waste material and it prevent shortage of nutrients, store minerals, nutrients and metabolize it, and it metabolize or break down the nutrients that food and provide us the energy. It produces proteins which is needed to our body and help our body from infectious diseases and remove bacteria from the blood. It produces most of the substances that regulate the blood clotting and help in stoppage of the blood to so that extra blood should not be removed out, only the waste product should remove out. It also produces bile and need to digest the fats, and also helpful in absorbing vitamins. So liver plays a vital role, very important role in the metabolism and removal of metabolic waste. Thank you, students.